What is up, Soul Reapers? Welcome back for episode 2 of Bleach. This episode is going to be a little different. I am going to do more of a commentary review style episode, as when I recorded my reaction for this episode, I did run into some audio issues, so future episodes will be back to normal and it won't happen again. I just want to apologize, and I hope you are still able to enjoy my review of episode 2 of Bleach. These two will never fail to crack me up. He says, "There's nothing more to teach you, my son." I really like the relationship these two have. They crack me up. They are so opposite, but the constant rivalry fighting sort of situation where Ichigo has to put up with his dad just being this dramatic, over-the-top, goofy fighter is so funny. I love this about them. User's face is always so funny. But also this reaction right here, I didn't really notice it at first. This is where he realizes that no one remembers what was going on. And that had to have been really freaky for him, for like all that to happen. But Yuzu's like, no one woke up. It doesn't make any sense. Like a truck ran through their house and no one woke up. That's what they think. I just want to note the music choices are really great. So they're so great so far. Ichigo has a permanent stink eye, and I don't know why. He always just like looks like he's suspicious of everyone. It's hilarious looking. What did I say? It's crazy. He always looks so scary. I swear, he has to rub everyone the wrong way when they first meet him. Inoue is so cute. Like, when I first initially saw her, I don't know what it is about all these orange-haired characters, but they're freaking awesome. I think they're so cute. I'm a sucker for orange hair, okay? His reaction is so funny. The voice acting here was hilarious. I love make a scene and you are so dead. That was so good. The voice acting there was so good. I could not truly appreciate it the first time through, but the sarcasm is bleeding in that tone. It was so good. I kind of love the whole like rivalry they have. So I learned so much in this little tidbit right here. One, the fact that Ichigo didn't even realize that he took so much power from Rukia. Like, it seems like a very strange situation for Ichigo to have absorbed so much power. And then they drop this thing on us where it's like they have a Gigai form. To me, it seems like because they get weakened so much, they get stuck in a physical form. But that seems really dangerous. Like, that seems really bad. That seems not good, because now even everyone can see Rukia. Stop, you little punk. Oh my gosh, she's a menace, and she won't leave my flower alone. I don't think she cares much for Bleach, but she does really like my flower, so... We will make a fan of her yet. She will like Ichigo one day. He's such an airhead sometimes. It is so hilarious. For someone who doesn't want to fight all the scary monsters, he's actually incredibly courageous when it comes to other people being in danger. He had no hesitation when his family was in danger, and I respect that so much. I don't know if this is like just some crazy power-up glove or something, like a glove with special powers, putting this glove on and then literally ripping his soul out of his body was just so insanely cool. Clearly still has some Soul Reaper ability. This has to be an ability that has more uses later on. I'm calling it right now. There's no way that this ability exists just to bully Ichigo. I will never get over how creepy the like demon insect yucky looking hollows are. They're always so creepy, but also the way art styles were at this time and the way that they showed just despair on the characters' faces, just the 90s into the Y2K art style just fit darker themes really well. In these moments we have, I want to say this is Rukia putting like, you know, putting this mental pressure on him. I love that it is meant to like challenge his resolve here. Again, the despair, so good. No hesitation. He's so cool. No matter what, even though he's sitting there pondering the question, when someone is in danger, no hesitation. Yes, right here is where I realize that I'm going to freaking love Ichigo even more as a main character, because no matter who tests him, no matter what the question is, whether it's about his resolve or not, commitment or not, he is going to do what he wants to do. He is always going to be true to himself, and this was the clearest moment of that. Oh, yes, so much. Oh my gosh. The scene was so good. Already one of my favorite scenes where he shows compassion, but also a natural ability and talent to do this. Like, he's a tough guy, but he shows a lot of compassion in his own way. And I do love the symbolism of the butterfly moving on. And of course, a nice signature walk away. Where would we be without one? Oh my god. It's still creepy even watching it a second time. Finally seeing that this is kind of the realm where the hollows are able to transfer to showed me like the bleakness that the void is for them. And we saw that there was like sort of a chain of command here where there's some big baddies and the smaller ones follow their command. I found this to be so disturbing. The sounds of them just eating his soul and just the crunching. Oh, and then his transformation. Oh, it was so insanely creepy. And it shows just how absolutely tragic it is, like to how they end up turning from normal human souls clearly into these hollows. I know, in the way this is where I was like, she's so sweet. He gets ran over by a car and she's just like, oh no, maybe, my bad. I'm telling you, orange-haired characters, they're the best. This part felt so significant because seeing the spirit world interact with the real world in a way that was so visible, I genuinely thought that Inoue was cursed, and I was so heartbroken. Like, her having a tragic past is so unfair. She is the sweetest character in existence, and I wish more than anything that she could have nothing but happiness. And the fact that she experienced something so heartbreaking and sad and tragic, and she's still so freaking sweet and wholesome. I want nothing but just to protect her. Interesting enough, he said it's only recently that he's been able to see spirits and interact with them. So I wonder what has changed. And clearly that's gonna spell nothing but disaster.
どこに行くんだよ。帰る。どこに？気になるか？別に。なら聞くな。
Funny enough, right here, this little punk literally pulled the wool over my eyes. I can't believe I missed that part where Rukia kind of dodges the question. I completely missed that.
私のパジャマ知らない？
Classic siblings. Oh, I love Karen. She's such a cute little sister. Oh my gosh, I just realized watching this that it was all stolen by Rukia. She's literally in her pajamas. I didn't even notice. She pulled the wool over my eyes about where she was staying, and she's living in Ichigo's closet, and he had no idea. Wild, like, portal into Ichigo's room from this demon. Clearly, the portals connecting time and space to this void and real world is leaving its own questions in my mind. Crazy moment. I was kind of taken away at this moment. Like, the reveal of the human face underneath the hollow mask, the shock that Ichigo had. This was the first moment I questioned, like, what exactly is going on with the Soul Reapers, with the hollows and the actual spirits, and seeing the humanity underneath that mask left me with an unsettled feeling. Poor Ichigo, put in the position where he recognizes the soul that he's gonna have to defeat, this hollow, this monster. I was shaken right here. But I also felt so horrible for Ichigo for having to face this moral question now. Is he defeating souls that are actually truly lost when he can literally see their human face underneath?
どういうことだ？戦いのダメージを減らすため、そしてフォローの正体を決して見ぬようにするためだ。
That line gave me chills. To never reveal the soul underneath, or the soul that they were. Just to be able to retain their own conscience. Oh, that is brutal. It is heartbreaking. I feel like he's gonna end up being a really special MC that's gonna want to know the soul beneath the hollow and to try to still save them.
我々に混走されることなく放置される。そして自ら、あるいは先んじてフォローとなっているものに取り込まれ。
Oh god, it's tragic! The fate of these poor lonely souls! So eerie. The crossovers between the worlds is so eerie. It was such a good cliffhanger. For real, I found this episode to be fantastic. Ichigo is gonna battle the concept of morality in his own conscience of what he's doing is right or wrong. And I feel like he has a lot of empathy. I think it's gonna cause issues for him, or it's gonna be his superpower. I love that even early on they're establishing personal stories. So far, all the characters are fantastic. I am so excited. Bleach, super good. You will get a full reaction out of me for episode 3. All right, thank you, Soul Reapers, and I'll see you next time.